Right, Matt, take you through full speed. And I'm going to talk about a couple things when we slow it down. So that's the top of your leg kick. So a little bit of movement forward, okay? But generally speaking, you're over your foot. So you are slightly moving inside, but we could be a little bit more aggressive with that. The idea being, the earlier we move forward, the faster we'll be moving once we get down the mound. Okay, so I want you to watch your initial movement. Okay, so as you move down the mound, look at your back knee. Okay, that's your hip going, I want to get loaded. Okay, so if you start with it like that, okay, that's only going to be enhanced. So because you're so athletic, your body is doing these things without even knowing it. So we can make it more dynamic, more explosive by getting you to start out of a stronger position at the front end. So this isn't a bad position, but you could just be better. Now, I also want to point this out because we talked about your inside move, your fallback move. Okay, look at where your knee is right now. Okay, so this is what you should be doing when you do your inside move. This is what you should be doing when you go full leg kick from the stretch. So the only thing we would do differently is get a little bit more counter rotation, turn away here, just to create a little bit better hip position, and then get our body moving forward a little bit more aggressively. But if I take you into foot strike right now, like, this is really good. The only thing is but that has to do with how early it comes out from under you. Meaning your front leg is a little vertical at front foot strike. So this is technically, if you watch your knee, let's zoom in a little bit so you can see. I'll put a line there. Okay, if we go back, there's your foot coming in contact. This movement afterward, where it doesn't freeze until right there, look at your position then. Okay, so I take you into front foot strike. This is more into talking about when you do things versus what you're doing. Your arm, your cocking of your arm, the movement of your upper half right here, if that was closer, sink closer to stabilization of your front leg, which is right here, you'd be amazed how much better you felt, how much more consistent you'd be. Because really, this is where you watch your arm really lay back after stabilization right here. Okay, so last thing. Watch where your arm is snapping forward. I'll post a video of you throwing your changeup. So when you throw your fastball, this is called external rotation when your arm lays back behind you. When it snaps forward, that's called internal rotation. You're doing this with the ball in your hand. You're not doing this as well when you throw your changeup, meaning you're not creating as much force, you're not being as aggressive with your changeup as you could be. So, anyway, let me go back by saying this. You move extremely well, especially for somebody your size. You're not a huge kid, but I'm telling you, you enhance some of these movements a little bit and get yourself in a little bit stronger of positions. Know that I'm being very, very particular and critical of you, because anybody would be happy to move as well as you do. So we've got a lot of really good things to build on, a lot of good things happening. But just I know that you can be better. So hopefully this is helpful to see yourself in slow motion, and hopefully we can continue to work together to improve this a little bit.